My name is Casey Pato, and my book is called Climate Online. There are 3 chapters in the book, and to begin with, chapter 1, we have to save the world.
Hi, Sen. We are stuck in here for the rest of our lives.
So you're telling me that we're stuck in a game that you bought, and we cannot leave the game unless we beat it, and the only way to solve it is by solving climate change. Are you kidding me? The game wants us to solve climate change? I don't even know what climate change is, and the viewers out there might not know either. A blue inventory. Maybe this will get us started.
Welcome, Sen, Chrome, and K. My name is Elena, and I will be teaching you the basics of Climate Online and the goal of this game. Your role in Climate Online is to find solutions to climate change and its effects. I will give you a quick lesson on climate change in the game if you do not understand or need a refresher. Climate Online is based on the effects of climate change on Earth in the future. What is climate change, you may ask? It begins with carbon dioxide, also known as CO2. Carbon dioxide comes from gas from volcanoes, decaying plant matter, breeding species, and the surface of the sea and ecosystems. They leave the atmosphere when plants use them for photosynthesis or when it is absorbed in the ocean, soil, or sediments. When CO2 is in the atmosphere, it traps heat from the sun's radiation. This explains why carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas because it causes the greenhouse effect. The more CO2 there is, the warmer the Earth gets, which leads to climate change. Later in the game, you will learn more about greenhouse gases as there are more contributing factors than just CO2. You will also explore how climate change affects biomes and communities. Now, this tutorial has concluded, and I wish all of you the best of luck to solve the game. Which biome would you like to teleport to first to begin this adventure?
Choose the Arctic tundra.
Who's we? That's the coldest place ever. I don't think I packed enough for that.
Perfect. You will be there in a few seconds. You will begin by examining the Arctic tundra and seeing how climate change has affected this specific biome. You will explore greenhouse gases further there. Good luck, Sen, Chrome, and K, and be sure to think outside of the box to create a solution.
Chapter 2, to research to explore. Penguins!
My soup went cold!
Hello, Sen.
Since the ice is white, the sun's radiation is reflected backwards to the sun. But since heat is still hits the ice, it causes it to melt a little bit. Ultimately, this causes to expose dark surfaces, absorbing sunlight, and overall melting the ice at a faster rate, causing the ice to melt and sea levels to rise. If more heat is absorbed, it causes global warming. This will cause species to lose their habitats, possibly go extinct. But not only are ice melting, but the water will get warmer, which affects ecosystems that would ruin communities and food chains.
Okay, it seems we got the main idea here. Let's head into the taiga forest and see how plants are affected by climate change.
To the taiga forest. Thank goodness Elena gave that control. Kai, wake up. Great smell of the outdoors, in this case the taiga forest, known for its evergreen trees and cold weather. It is sad to see that deforestation of trees or the removal of trees going around here for agriculture. Since trees absorb and store carbon, more CO2 will be released into the atmosphere, creating more greenhouse gases, which contribute to 10% of global warming.
Have you figured out a solution yet? I want to go home. The only thing I've heard from you is the effects of global warming, how it is affecting these biomes, and one of the causes of that is deforestation caused by humans.
Patience, Chrome. We need to visit one last biome before heading back to the lab Elena gave us in the beginning. Thank you for listening, though. To the ocean. 1/3 of the world's carbon emissions are absorbed by the ocean. Ocean acidification is a result of greenhouse gases. But yes, it is a good thing that lots of carbon is being taken away from the atmosphere. Carbon is acidic, which makes the ocean acidic. So if it dissolves into the ocean, it turns into ions and hydrogen. Fun fact, hydrogen is a greenhouse gas, which affects the marine ecosystems and species. It is unfortunate that all sea life will be affected by CO2 emissions, such as the formation of shells, decreased survival among species. This is a result of the greenhouse gases carbon and hydrogen.
We visited all the biomes. Do you think you have a solution by now? So we visited 3 biomes all on the verge of collapsing due to the greenhouse gas carbon, which allows climate change.
We need to find a route back into what causes everything. So the reason why we have greenhouse gases and climate change is because of the carbon stored in the atmosphere, because most of the greenhouse gases is made up of carbon. So what if we removed carbon from the atmosphere?
Sen, bro, look at these sunglasses I made from the trees in the taiga forest.
Sunglasses. What if we made sunglasses or protection from carbon, like something that can absorb it yet reflect it without burning? Let's build a technology similar to sunglasses that can protect the atmosphere from carbon, like ultimately removing it from the atmosphere. Chapter 3, Sen's ultimate plan to win the game. Welcome to Sen's ultimate plan to beat the game. Thanks to Sen sunglasses, I will be designing the sunglasses against carbon a sustainable piece of technology able to suck carbon dioxide from the atmosphere without hurting the ozone layer, protecting species ecosystems against climate change and global warming. Not only that, we can invent more things at regional level. The best thing about this side works at global level, not just regional. The carbon sunglasses can suck in carbon from the atmosphere and bury it deeper than the earth. We can store carbon inside the earth, putting it back to where it was originally from. And some other solutions that can work at local levels. Adding saline or salt into clouds to make them wider and thicker for light to bounce off them. Put a limit on the water use in fast fashion companies because they contribute to 70% of the greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, and let them convert into eco-friendly sustainable clothing, and to reduce home waste by limiting trash use into a smaller size.
Congratulations! All three of you have successfully completed Climate Online.